You need to take care of yourself. I think this is something that all of us as a whole overlook. The fact that we need to prioritize our own well being and needs is something that we often put by the wayside. I know I do it consistently. I get so distracted by the responsibilities I have, work or school or taking care of my mom, things that'll take your attention away from the fact that you're your own person with your own needs. There's so many distractors out there that it becomes easy to forget the steps that we even need to take care of ourselves. Because oftentimes the basics are the most important things that'll pay the highest dividends as to how we feel emotionally, mentally, and physically in the long term. Things like just eating right when it's so easy to grab a quick snack or fast food or something that'll curve you over until you can actually cook, which you'll never get to because you're so distracted with other things in your life. But just making that one change of cooking and eating something healthier for one meal instead of a quick fast snack, that's just one example of something that'll help you way more in the long term than you even think about now. Something else that'll pay long dividends is just put your phone down and go to sleep. I mean, that's such a simple thing and we all know it deep inside, but we keep scrolling for that one more reel. Imagine the energy levels you'd have in the morning and over time if you just, put that shit down and close your eyes. Just close your eyes earlier than you normally close your eyes and see what happens. You'll probably be waking up at the same time anyway because you have your alarm set for work, so just close that shit. And then go to sleep. I mean, seriously, I forget it all the time. One thing I forget too, and this is like so frustrating because I try and remind myself, just drinking enough water. Oddly enough, I always try and keep water bottles on me or refillables and fill them up at the gym. And then I just don't drink it. I don't know what's good with me. But drinking water, do you know the amount of times I get dehydrated and I'm like, wow, I feel so fatigued and headachy? It's ridiculous. It's such an easy fix too. I mean, all I have to do is take the sips of water throughout the day. And that'll pay a lot of dividends too. I mean, I'll probably lose some weight over time, because I'm filling myself up with water instead of snacking like I usually do. I mean, like I said, it's so much easier for me to say it now, and then when I go out there and live my real life, I get so distracted. You just forget. And the number one thing that we shouldn't take for granted is our own health. Mental, physical, emotional, our health. It's really what we should never take for granted because once it starts to deteriorate, there's no coming back to the way it was before. It will never be 100% again. And that's such a scary prospect to me. It's scary to me that ever since birth, our bodies are just like deteriorating towards death. That might be that might be a little bit morbid, but that's just like reality, right? We're born and then the timer just starts going down, baby. I mean, it's scary, but there's so many preventative things you can do. Not that every single illness or thing that can happen is preventable, but there's so much that you can get ahead of just by doing the basics of taking care of yourself. Another thing that's majorly overlooked is take care of your financial health, right? Don't tank your bank account for no reason. Save for the future. Future you will be a lot happier. And it'll be less stressful if something comes up, an emergency, and you have some sort of savings. Financial health is very important, and we often take that for granted. Just by doing what I said before, just cook, or at least just eat less junk food out, you will actually be taking care of both your health and financial health. I mean, that's such a good idea to do. Or just even keeping refillable water bottles on you at all times so you don't have to go looking to buy water whenever you're feeling kind of sick. I mean, little things like that, they just compound over time. Another type of health you need to take care of is taking care of your emotional and mental health. We really overlook that. We get the stressors of life happening and we just forget. Like, we get stressed, anxious, depressed, and we put that by the wayside. I think that's terrible. It's egregious when we feel down, and instead of addressing that, we ignore it. Because when you feel mentally down, it trickles into every other aspect of your life. And that's a damn shame too, because there are ways to get help. You can call therapists. You can call the 988 hotline. There are things you can do. Or you can try and activate more coping skills in your life. You know, walking, exercise, video games. Things that you can do to relax the mind. But a lot of times we just sit in the stress. And not the good kind of stress that helps motivate you and move in the right direction. The stress where we feel we're falling apart and we just start to spiral. You gotta get ahead of that spiral. Taking care of yourself means stopping yourself from spiraling out of control. Trust me, I know that one's really hard to do too, because a lot of times life throws so much shit at you that you can't help but spiral. But you have to help it. Because that spiral won't stop and it'll happen for longer and affect you for longer if you don't get ahead of it. A big thing that you can do also to take care of yourself is monitor your relationships. If there are people in your life who are energy vampires dragging you down, please set a boundary there. Because if you're going to keep trying to maintain that relationship and all that relationship or friendship or family relationship does for you is hurt you, you're torturing yourself and you don't need that. People are different. Other people in your life might affect you differently than you'd expect or you'd want from them. So you have to set that boundary knowing that that's what's best for you. At the end of the day, everything I said in this video comes down to doing what's best for you. It's never been about doing the easy thing, that's for sure. None of what I said is really easy in practice. But it's important in practice. Take care of yourself. Don't overlook the things that need to be done. I don't know. This was Joe with another episode of Let's Talk, the series where I just talk about random things that come to mind. As always, feel free to comment any thoughts you have on the topic, and have a blessed day.